welcome back to the underground lair. Saw me make the jack pulling tool. Now we're going to take a look at the reason for that tool. And he said the guitar didn't need setup, but it's in bad shape. The strings are not put on correctly. Yeah, it's a Gretsch. I think it's made in either Korea or Japan. Indonesia, I was wrong. Okay, and we can't use the jack here because it's all jacked up. So let's take a look. Like I said, we have ourselves a Gretsch. It's a beautiful guitar, but just a couple of things to check. You know, it's set up with the Bigsby. It's got the Gretsch BT2S pickups in it, and I think Gretsch, I don't know, I can't remember. Is it a Gibson scale or is it a Fender scale? I'm going to guess it's probably a Gibson scale. It's a Gibson scale. We have a winner. Okay. So that means we want between 11 and 12 thou of relief at the first fret, and we have that. Okay, but see something wrong there? Treble side is strung wrong. So you find out what the gauge strings. These feel kind of heavy. I don't know if they're 10s or. I'm going to call up Buddy and see if he wants me to do a full setup on this. It needs cleaned. The pickups are way sunken in. We don't know what the story is with electronics. So I'm going to call Buddy and find out what's going on. It doesn't need some TLC. Okay, boys and girls, well, we thought we had a bad output jack, but that's not the case. The output jack works fine. What we had was a bad ground on the volume for the bridge pickup. That's tone, I'm sorry. There's the bridge pickup. And we also have the master volume had a bad ground. So with that said, we're going to get this and fish it back through, get these threads off this fishing line off of here and off of here, and we'll get the knobs back on and I'll get this through, but I'm not going to do it now because I am exhausted. Okay, everybody, don't do that. Just have to get the strings out of the way. Okay. We're using a set of GHS 1046. I measured the strings that were on here and they are 1046. The bridge is a little dirty, we'll clean that up. The strings were wrapped around the treble side the opposite way of what they're supposed to be. So put this back where it belongs. There we go. And I've got this hair clip thingy here. It's actually a string butler. Once you put your strings on there, it holds them in place so you don't have to watch both ends of your guitar. By the way, on the output jack here, we use a little bit of the red or the blue tight bond, so this shouldn't come loose again, but it's not permanent, so you don't have to worry about it coming loose unless you want it to. So we got all our strings here. I checked the relief, and the relief was fine. I did notice there are some sharp fret ends here. I want to think of that one right there. We'll take care of that for them. Get pretty wide frets. Okay, that's nice. Now we're going to polish the frets. Do something more meaty, like that. Okay. That's too heavy duty. That's too heavy duty. There we go. I'm going to use an 1800 micro mesh. Just take some of the gunge off of it, and we'll hit it with 24 and 36. Make sure you're right up against all the frets. That's why I love a glove. You can feel better, or you can feel it better. Take off the unwanted. I make the bass side point at the 7 p.m. and 1 p.m. And on the treble side I go with about the 4 o'clock and the 10 o'clock position, because you'll see in just a minute I use a Z to lock the string in, but it's not the kind of goofy things that people do with the I don't like these individual bags. So I'm going to go ahead and string it up. You can see what a difference the polishing the frets and cleaning up and oiling the fingerboard does. Using that hair clip thing. I'm going to string up. Oh, the other thing we always do is we tighten down our bushing nuts. Not crank them, snug them. That was way loose. Way loose. You don't want to break nothing, you just want to make sure that it's snug. It helps your tuning. Okay. I'm forgetting these go under. And then they go in the nut slot, or the saddle slot. And see, if I make a Z up here, See, I'm making a Z there with that string. Goes in that way and comes back out that way. It's kind of locked in place. Always wrap under. You want about 2 wraps with the thick strings. I'm going to stop right there and get out some new pack. Big Ben's nut sauce. For use with all trim systems. This stuff is more expensive than gasoline. But it does make your stuff work better. Helps your trim points stay in tune. See, somebody's put some graphite in here. Graphite works to a point. There we go. This stuff doesn't move, it stays where you put it. All your contact points, you want to have this on it. Take this off, get the next string. Okay, we are all set up with new strings and lubricated all the friction points, the nut and the saddles. Now we just have to tune it. Check the string buzz. Okay, one last thing to test. Since we did put new strings on it and they're lined up right, make sure we're still where we left our neck. It's good. Alright, we are intonated, we got string height, we got relief. Let's check the string height at the first fret. One to the maximum of 22. Looks like it's pretty good. Yeah. Looks like that G could come down just a little bit. Make that happen. Always file in the direction of the string. There it is. Still good. All right. So what do? We fixed this pot here. However, I believe there's a problem with this pot, and I cannot get this pot. I tried to take it out and fish it down here, but there's no way to get it out because they've got a big tube. If you look at the bottom, I don't know if you can see it in there, F-hole. There's a big tube that all the wires go through, including that. So I can't fish that out. So if the problem persists, Buddy's going to have to take it to somebody who specializes in dealing with electronics on this. This one was actually just pooped out. That's why there was no sound at all, because the ground was messed up on this pot. The other ones were fine. Still going to come up. It was way sunken down in there. I like that. That's still going to come up. Yeah, both of these pickups were sunken down in there. I don't know why. You need to be up to grab some sort of magnetic signal. That's good. Now this side. It's going to come down. That's good. That can come up. Good. Okay, it lives. I want to thank you for joining us in the underground lair. If you need your axe sharpened in the greater Pittsburgh area, I am as close as your instant messenger. Hit instant messenger, get on schedule. We'll sharpen your axe. Please, we are at 954 subscribers. Please hit the like, most importantly the subscribe and the notification bell. I would love you a long time. Take care of your old folks, love your neighbor like yourself, be careful, be patient. Be patient with people. Anyhow, love you guys. Thank you. Peace.